This is Patrick, the Villager 254. I hope you had a good day. As I had one very beautiful day. Today has been a very eventful day in our country. It was historic. Reading through has been a very reading through the 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 trending hashtags. We have one is with 29.9K post. It says leave CBD. I'm very excited. Today is a great day, and I'm very happy because of the way the young people. I've been looking at my daughter's stream. Instagram, um, and also Facebook. She's only posting about the information regarding the finance bill, the demonstration of the Gen Zs, and everything else in between. So the trending is anonymous. That is 171. 29,000. Reject. Can you imagine? Trending today in Kenya is reject finance bill 2024. It has 2.76. Then what is he reading? Who is reading for him? Because 2.76 posts. Then there is the total shutdown. I don't know which one is that. Occupy State House is beginning to pick up. Posts. Then Gathoni Mushomba is trending at 5.245. Thank you very much, Gathoni Mushomba. You voted with the people because you voted no. Then, which other one? Let me see, others that are trending. Okay. Let's see, those are the most important that are trending. Leave CBD now is the one that is on top right now, going on. 0.67 post, my people. We are doing it by the grace of God. TikTok was awash with live broadcast. Thank you, our children. Was your phone. Your weapon was your placard. Your weapon was your voice to speak and air out country. Kudos and luta continua. Yes, until they hear our voice. Now, even this evening, Alfred Mutu has continued to say violent demonstration hurt, except the two policemen, the inspector and another lady. Why are you counting in? The inspector want to hurl that tear gas canister. Whose only mistake was to not agree with the state to defy must be rejected. What's wrong with that? That's the kind of Kenya we want. So why would they have made a mistake? Going to the street for our right is enshrined into the Constitution. I am not a lawyer. I am not an economist. Neither am I a politician. And these are what I think the government should be thinking about rather than just, So The other thing that I've seen happening is uh, people are saying that these, and then I was discussing with someone who is my age. We demonstrated during Ford and that was our time. We demonstrated all the way up to 2002 when Kibaki came into power. And therefore, you didn't participate, then you don't know how difficult it was for us to win this independence we have today. We had to do it. Demonstration through the Constitution. We have a new Constitution that enshrines the right to demonstrate and the right to picket within that. Listening to him, I was somewhere, passing by, discussing what's happening in the country. And he says, people have to say they don't pay rent. So they don't pay rent. Really, sir? How do they not pay rent? How, you see, it is because the assumption is that the people who are demonstrating are not working, or some of them are employed, some of them are in permanent jobs, but some of them are in a permanent job. But remember, the job that the Gen Z, an 8 to 5 job like you and me, the old guards. No, no, no. They work differently. Some of, and during the day they have their own time. So if you say that they are demonstrating because they have nothing to do, then the politicians can give them something to do so that they don't go to the streets. So either way, jobs, they are demonstrating because they need the government to act and the government to give them jobs. Highway, a digital economy. Where is it? Why are our young people not feeling it? So they also is demanding that the US Embassy begin to refund their money if they don't give them the visas, which I agree. Why? What are you doing with millions and yet only 10% or less probably qualify? Thousands of Kenyans are lining up in your office. That's a matter we are going to deal with. One of the other things that I realized in the morning was the Gen Zs are planning to and sensitization drives. I like this. And they're also planning to have their own party. And they support fully. They're saying they want someone who is 35 years. I am ready to be governed by someone who is 35 years old. If they are going to bring the change we want, if Kenya is going to be a good place to do business, if the environment for business is going to be good, if the environment for the young people is going to be good, if we are going to stand for our values. Our president is so much agreeing with the US. I am very doubtful whether he won't allow to be pushed of Americans and Westerners. And we know what kind of lifestyles are those. I don't need to mention them here. However, hands. And we tell the president and the government what we want done for us. And for this, thank you. Congratulations. And women, the Gen Z, the millennial, you have made us proud, and I'm so grateful. And William Ruto, I voted for UDA, but I still remain a registered member of the Jubilee Party for this government because I believed in Bita. But I've explained in another video, I think it's on the right side. I'll leave it here at the end so that you can watch it, where I've given an explanation why I vote for the president that I considered before I voted for him and most of his MPs. And therefore, this evening, it's been historic evening, reminiscence of the 1990 and especially the Sabasaba that happened in 1990. Because what I was doing and how it went down. That was an eye-opening and the beginning of a revolution. The revolution happening. And I thank God that it is being pushed by young people, not the old guards, the likes of Kina Raila and others, especially from Mount Kenya. You sold us. You left your brothers in Nyanza. And you put your weapons of agitation down. And that's why we never realize full liberation sensitive to our hustle. But I had a lot of faith in the president. And I believe the president can redeem himself. As we are thinking. The way he was thinking when he was being chased by Uhuru everywhere, and when Uhuru was calling him all manner of names, he can redeem him. How many things he's been able to achieve. It is good. However, Mr. President, sir, stop calling the borders on. Okay? Someone who is living in between. There is kind of a economies of a country. The people are in the middle of the pyramid. Hawako juu, hawako chini. They're just in between. Wako hapo tu wana survive. Because they have a job, they have a business, they are running, they have a lifestyle, their children are in school, or others are finished. They're working daily. The husband and the wife are working. Also call these people, ask them what they will want. President, which is part of the BETA, the Open University of Kenya. And I'm learning about business and entrepreneurship. And when whatever I'm today, and what I'm seeing is there is a disconnect. You need to correct it, sir, and it needs to be corrected. But these are going to be led by young people. And for that, we thank God Almighty for blessing us. Good evening. This is Patrick, the villager 254. This is an evening conversation. And to speak about what's happening in our country. We are unstructured. We don't have a script. We are just very much. Have a good evening. See you tomorrow. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.